And on behalf of Governor Perry, I'm going to read one of these. Now we claim Duane because he's a Texan, but we got a little something for you other guys as well. And I'll read this one in full. To all to whom these presents shall come, greetings, know ye that William Lee Golden is hereby commissioned an honorary Texan under the laws of the state of Texas with all rights and privilege. In testimony whereof I have signed my name and caused the seal of the state of Texas to be affixed at the city of Austin this 10th day of July 2014, signed Governor Perry. And we have one for the other guys as well. I've got Richards, and you have his team. No. Okay, you got Joe's. Richard, there's yours.
First thing we're going to do is go clean up that border.
You can stay longer if you like. All right, and then one last one here. Again, we already know Duane's a Texan, so we don't need to make him an honorary Texan. So we got a little something different for him, and this is the name of the authority of the state of Texas, that you are hereby commissioned as an honorary admiral in the Texas Navy. So he's now Admiral Duane. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. Congratulations.
Back from now. I'm from Philadelphia, now I'm an honorary Texan.
And you feel it yet?
Duane claims every single time we cross the Texas border on a late night bus trip, he says, whenever we cross that border, I miss you.
Texas there.
Good evening. My name is David Stallings, and I'm from Nacogdoches, Texas, about 50 miles down the road. Like most of you, I became an Oak Ridge Boys fan the first time I heard Y'all Come Back Saloon. And I was in the wholesale music distribution business at that time, and I don't know how many thousands of those blue 8-track tapes that we sold to convenience stores and truck stops. A lot of times you could hear 2 or 3 of their other songs at the same time. They were just great. Y'all remember those? But I had followed their careers for many years and had been a fan and been to a lot of their concerts and really had never met them until just a few years ago. My company was producing a television show called Nashville Country Cookin'. That's right, without the G on the end. Nashville Country Cookin'. And one day we had the Oak Ridge Boys as our guests. And you all know you've met people who the first time that you meet them, you feel like you've known them all your life. And they showed up that day and we became fast friends, and I see them as often as I can. And I've got to tell you, they're the epitome of what entertainers should be. They're not ashamed to express their love of God and country, and very few entertainers out there like that today. I do have one brief story I want to tell on Duane, and then I've got to get out of here. I was visiting with his brother Fred at dinner tonight, and as you know, you've never heard anything bad about the Oak Ridge Boys. You hear things about a lot of crazy country singers, and I've worked with a lot of them, and you never hear a bad word about the Oaks. Everything above board and completely honest, never a bad word. But his brother was telling me that one time when Duane was in the 8th grade, his teacher called Duane's mother. She said, "Miss Allen, we've got a problem with Duane in school." And she said, "Well, what's he done this time? I know he cuts up in class and never gets in fights or anything like that. What's he done?" She said, "Well, I've caught him cheating on a test." Miss Allen said, "That is impossible. He is completely honest. I do not believe you." And the teacher said, "If you'll come down to the school, I'll show you." So Miss Allen got to the school. The teacher had 2 tests on the desk. teacher, the boy sitting next to Duane, and then Duane's test. As Allie looked at both of the papers, she said, "The answers look all the same to me. How do you know that kid was not cheating off Duane's paper?" I said, "Ms. Allen, the answers are all the same until you get down to number 20, the very last answer. The boy sitting next to Duane wrote as the answer, 'I don't know,' and Duane wrote, 'I don't either.'" I just made that up, that's not true. But it's such an honor to be here tonight. As I said, I've been a fan and we've been friends for several years, and it was an honor to meet Duane's family at dinner tonight, and a lot of my other friends, Leona and Ron Williams, and so many others here tonight. Just a thrill to get to see them. And I'm also so very glad that Miss Janie Price is going to allow the Texas Country Music Hall of Fame to display Ray's memorabilia, and he was one of my best friends, promoting many shows for him over the years. Thank you, Janie. At this time, I would like to bring out the legendary manager of the Oak Ridge Boys for 40 years. Isn't that right, Joe? Mr. Jim Halsey from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Come on out, Jim. This is the plaque. Duane Allen and the Oak Ridge Boys, inducted in the Texas Country Music Hall of Fame, Carthage, Texas, 2014. Let's give them a big hand.
We call Jim Halsey our godfather, and he is all of that and more. Legendary manager Jim Halsey. Thanks for being here, Jim. Thank you, David.
Am I supposed to say something? Good. Please be seated. I've got an hour speech. I was going to pay my respects to a few people, but this is not long, I promise you, I'm not long-winded. One of those people just walked out on stage, our legendary manager, Jim Halsey. Jim Halsey has guided our career since 1975, and he is what we call our godfather. And we mean that in the most sincere way, because he's a godsend to us. And we thank him for coming. Thank you, Jim. I would like to recognize two people in particular. I would like for my brother Fred Allen to stand up, and if you can find him with the lights in the audience. Brother Fred, would you stand up? Because I don't know where you're...
Over here.
Right over here. Give my brother Fred a big hand. My sister-in-law Joy. And I would like my sister Martha to stand up. And then I would like all of my Allen family that came with them to stand up, and we can give them a nice hand. All the rest of the Allen family. My brother Fred and my sister Martha would tell you that our mom and dad, who live in another place now and they're waiting for us, they all taught us how to sing. Since I'm the youngest of a large family, all of my brothers and sisters taught all the younger ones how to sing. Not only how to sing harmony, but how to sing and live in harmony. I'll always be grateful for my Allen family, for my mom and dad. I would like to also thank some people that are not here, so I will just say that we have one of the greatest staffs of people in our office that you will ever meet. If you ever call our office, you will talk to one of 4 people. 3 of them have worked for us for over 40 years each. And the newest one came in as a part-time girl, and she's been here 3 years now. I don't know if she'll ever leave. But we have a wonderful staff of people, and they did a lot of work behind the scenes, gathering information and things to display in the beautiful Hall of Fame, which you've got to see. But the most important person in my life is one that I would like for you to meet. She sings on the Grand Ole Opry. My entire family sings. My daughter sings. My son-in-law plays with Marty Stewart and sings. My son has his own band. We're in the music business. And my wife is here. She flew in to meet us in Dallas. And would you give a nice hand to my wife, Nora Lee? Nora Lee is responsible for most of the things that you see on the display, and when I saw it today for the first time, it was a complete surprise to me. They surprised me with everything you see there, and I was just in awe. And I'm through talking now. We're going to end our show with some songs that you know, and I thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. It just makes this old Texas boy's heart feel good. Thank you. Also, the woman who is behind all of the Hall of Fame project. I tell you, Tommy is amazing. I was in awe. She told me a little bit about the Hall of Fame, but I had no idea what I was about to see. When Jim Halsey walked up to me and looked at this, he said, "This is world class. And you people in Carthage should be proud of Miss Tommy. She is one wonderful lady.